We got Morgan in the chat room from the Adventure Bits. He also is really enjoying my mustache. I've had a lot of compliments on my mustache today. Looks good. Where am I?
Oh. I didn't know you were awake. I swear.
It's alright, I'm just in my Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Heart Club Band outfit.
Don't worry about it,
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You're back in Haven, my lord. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand.
I didn't know what happened after that.
It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
So then they're... what do they think of me?
So you're saying they're happy with me?
I'm only saying what I heard. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
Frostback Mountains discovered. Oh! This must be for me. It looks like a gift. I'll take that. I don't have time to play my loot right now. I'll take some bread. Patient observation. Someone better at this than me takes over before the survivor expires. Notes in case. Shallow breathing, pulse over fast, not responsive, pupils dilated. Mage says his scarring mark is the triumphing. Is thrumming with unknown magic. Wish we could station a Templar in here just in case. What, do they think I'm gonna turn into a Fade Demon? I'm stronger than that. Lots of mages, when they're too weak to the Fade, they kind of lose control, go insane, like a dog getting rabies.
That's him. That's the Herald of Andraste.
They're talking about me. I hope I look good.
Andraste herself was watching over him.
Hush. You shouldn't disturb him.
Alright. I didn't want to run while everybody was looking, because, I'm too cool to run. Cool guys,
He stopped the breach from getting any
they don't
bigger.
run anywhere.
I heard he was supposed to close it.
They walk it off.
Still, it's more than anyone else has done.
Alright, let's go. Oh,
Chancellor,
keep it cool.
the Chantry wants nothing to do with us. That isn't Chancellor Roderick's decision, sister.
Nice hats. You know what? I don't have enough time to walk. Plus, there's nobody in here to judge me.
Have you gone completely mad? He should be taken to Val Royo immediately, to be tried by whomever becomes divine.
I do not believe he is guilty.
The prisoner failed, Seeker. The breach is still in the sky. For all you know, he intended it this way.
I do not believe that.
That is not for you to decide. Your duty is to serve the Chantry.
My duty is to serve the principles on which the Chantry was founded, Chancellor, as is yours.
I don't want to be accused of eavesdropping, especially if I was.
I want him prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You keep having this
Walk
negative...
a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
Listen, first of all, you keep talking like that, mister, and you're going to come across as a bad guy. I did what I could. I feel like I've kind of relieved myself of
I did
problems.
everything I could to close the breach. It almost killed me.
Yet you live. A convenient result insofar as you're concerned.
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect,
You, and many others.
but not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to him for help.
So his survival, that thing on his hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent him to us in our darkest hour.
I'm not the chosen one. You are mistaken.
You realize I'm a mage.
I have not forgotten. No matter what you are or what you believe, you are exactly what we needed when we needed it.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
Damn! Cassandra just threw the book at him. The old-fashioned way.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
Listen, I don't entirely know what you're talking about. I'll be honest. What is the Inquisition of the Old?
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
Well, listen. It sounds like you guys are looking for some sort of jihad.
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
Alright. Well, here's just the question. Let's just per se. I'm like, you know what? I'm an old-fashioned guy, not into these wars and whatnots. How about I just say no?
What if I refuse?
You can go if you wish.
You should know that while some believe you chosen, many still think you guilty. The Inquisition can only protect you if you are with us.
We can also help you.
It will not be easy if you stay. But you cannot pretend this has not changed you.
I agree for now, but...
We'll see how this goes.
That is all we ask.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
The joke of a mustache makes you look like the policeman from the YMCA? I think you mistyped the word amazing mustache. Makes you look like the policeman from YMCA. I don't think that policeman's that awesome. But I think this mustache and my character's mustache looks amazing. And if that means I look like the YMCA policeman, then that means the YMCA policeman looks amazing. It's math. Add it up. Oof, one hammer. Dwarves are good at building things, that's for sure. It would have taken me a good 5 minutes to nail that up. I'd have hit my thumb a few times, been ooching and ouching. Cassandra looks a little bit like... Who is it? The first thing I thought was Trinity from The Matrix. Not true. Not who I was thinking of. I'll think of it. I mean, it's not dancing music, but it's got rhythm. Sweet. So I think that's the halfway point. We're almost midway in the game. So the threat remains. Report to Haven's Chantry. Oh, it's nearby. I was just here.
Does it trouble you?
It didn't close the breach.
If it wasn't enough to close the breach, what use is it?
You did everything we asked of you.
And it still didn't work.
What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Listen. That doesn't sound... I've heard safer
Doesn't that
plans.
kind of power just make things worse?
And people call me a pessimist. May I present Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Such as they are. We lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
I've heard much. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet all of
Pleased to
you.
meet you all.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
They still think I did it?
They still think I'm guilty.
That is not the entirety of it any longer. Some are calling you, a mage, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
So, I'm the problem. Well, I'll just go home and you guys can deal with it.
So if I wasn't with the Inquisition...
Let's be honest, they would have censored us no matter what.
And you not being here isn't an option.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far, and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
Alright, well, I mean, if this is what you want me to do, then...
I'll see what she has to say.
You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the Hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Okay. Operations. The war table allows you to apply the power of the Inquisition through Orioles and Ferelden. Orlays. Is that from Dragon Age 1, I assume? Because I remember Ferelden very well. Mother Giselle is in the Hinterlands, which can be found in the Ferelden side of the table. Okay, well that's where I'm headed then. I made a promise. I'm a guy that keeps my promises. War table. The Inquisition can unlock new areas for you to explore through scouting operations. Perform the scouting operation for the Hinterlands on the Ferelden side of the war table now. Okay.
My scouts still comb the hills for clues about the explosion. I'll take what I can find.
Scout it. Okay. Mother Giselle was last seen in the hinterlands outside of Redcliffe, tending refugees who fled the fighting between the renegade Templars and apostate mages. The latest reports suggest that the vicious struggle between the two groups has spread to the hinterlands, catching the refugees and Mother Giselle in the middle. It is vital to protect her and, if possible, restore order to the area. Okay. If Giselle dies, any hope of the Chantry support dies with her. My scouts will slip past the fighting and find her and protect her with their lives. Okay. I hope this is a good choice. I don't think I had really a choice. Somebody held out their hand filled with red pills and was like, pick any pill. It's all red. New area unlocked! We avoided the fighting as best we could. It's every bit as bad as we feared. The apostates are mad, attacking anything that moves, and it appears that the Templars aren't following anyone's orders any longer. We located Mother Giselle and are trying to protect her, but she refuses to leave the refugees until we've ensured their safety. That'll be too hard without troops to push the apostates and Templars out of the area. Commander Cullen asked me to make inquiries of Master Dennett, a retired horse master of Redcliffe who lives in the area. We tried to contact him about obtaining better horses for the Inquisition, but we've been unable to get through the fighting. Lead Scout Harding. Cool. Would you like to gather the party and venture there now? Yes, please. I'll take her. Or him, and her, and him. Confirm. Rogues deal massive damage, but are fragile. Attempt to outwit your enemies with abilities such as stealth and leaping shot. Remember to check your party's equipment and... I heard that the load screens were awful in this game, but I can't seem to read through all the different things that they allow me. I'll probably get to the point where I don't want to anyways. Here I'm giving Dragon Age Inquisition a compliment, and then it sticks me in a blank load screen. Give me something to watch, something to read. I mean, games should let you always, like, during a long load screen, like, you should be able to play Snake on the side, or, like, I don't care. Connect 4. Solo. Let me do something.
World of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. You know what you did at the breach. Everyone's a little nervous around mages right now, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. All of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No,
Very
never mind.
Stop. Anyways, one thing. Have you guys seen those flashings of, like, characters? It's like some sort of bug on the screen. Wanted to point it out in case you were enjoying it flawlessly. I wanted to show the little scuffs that it has. But listen, Miss Harding, it's interesting that you say that you've heard rumors about me. What did you hear?
I'm starting to worry about these stories that everyone's heard.
Oh, there's nothing to worry about. They only say you're the last great hope for Thetis.
Oh, wonderful.
The Hinterlands are as good a place as any to start fixing things. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
No time to lose! Clear the threats at the crossroads. Okay.
This might interest you, sir.
Oh yeah? What is it? Go ahead.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
What? What? Tell me! Hinterlands field tent requisition? No, you know what? You are mistaken, and I am not wasting my time on people that want me to collect silks and stupid things. Ah, that might have been harsh. She was just trying to be helpful. Probably need tents so that people aren't cold at night. Wham, wham, wham! Cold at night! What is that? Sorry. It looked at me weird. I didn't even kill it? Yikes! Everybody, let's gang fight this ram. What's all the bubbling? Must have been a spell. Everybody leveled up, huh? Let's do it. Let's do it. We won't take too long on this level up. James has 1 point to spend. We're going to keep going in the chain lightning area. These the diamond stuff, you don't, it's activated abilities, and circle is not activated. Use your staff's energy to fill the area with sympathetic magic. I think that we're gonna upgrade the arc there. I like to focus on, oh yes, I do want to apply the changes. I like to focus on people's one skill branch so that you can really, max it out. Whoops. Varric. We have a couple options with him. Well, we have 4 options. I'm going to stick with this because Bianca's a pretty good tool for him. Do more damage when firing from above. What's this? Do more damage that are only slightly injured. Where do I want to head? Leaping shot, dive out of trouble and fire a hail of arrows at your enemies that were close to you. Explosive shot. Actually, I like both of those things. I'm going to go with both of the inactive things. Bear mauls the wolves. Using techniques perfected by people. You can't be flanked by enemies, and you're less likely to be staggered when hit from the front. You can fight all the harder when you're hurting. Gain stamina when you lose health. That's good. Your expertise with the shield protects you against ranged attacks from the front. Okay. There we go. Apply. And Solus. Let's have him, let's see, Peaceful Aura. Enemies less likely to attack you. I don't buy it. Guardian Spirit. Protective peace around you automatically when you are badly injured. And then I can get Mind Blast or Dispel. I think I'm actually going to split up his expertise. Let's go see what's under cold. There. Winter stillness. By standing still, you enter into a meditative state that restores your mana at an enhanced rate and reduces all cooldown times. That's cool. Your barrier explodes into wild magic when enemies destroy it. Okay. There. Alright. I feel pretty confident about my choices here.
You really spend most of your time in the Fade?
As much as is possible. The Fade contains a wealth of knowledge for those who know where to look.
Sure, but I don't know how you dream, let alone wander around in there. Especially when the shit that comes out of the Fade generally seems pretty cranky.
So are humans. But we continue to interact with them. When we must.
What happened here? Are these enemies?
Inquisition forces. They're trying to protect the refugees.
Looks like they could use a hand.
Okay. This guy will be frozen in just a moment, right? Cassandra really gets up and in there, huh?
Hold. We are not apostates.
I do not think they care, Seeker.
I don't think they care. Yeah, my shock does pretty good. Let's loot. Take all weapon fragments. Alright. Maybe I shouldn't be doing looting in the middle of a fight, but they got it. I sealed the deal. I thought that guy was like super dead already.
Be ready. More coming our way.
Really? This should do the trick. There. Dead. The electricity should shock him pretty good. He's wearing metal armor, right?
We are victorious once more.
Yeah, I'm hipster like that. I loot in the middle of a fight because it's not mainstream. Waiting for afterwards is.
There are mages here who can heal your wounds. Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
What?
Hush, dear boy. Allow them to ease your suffering.
Mother Giselle?
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
Is that why I'm here?
Is that why you asked for me? The Gentry is already...
I know what they've done.
Then why am I here?
I know of the Gentry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine. Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
It was a bummer.
What happened was horrible.
Fear makes us desperate, but hopefully not beyond reason. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
But you don't seem to understand. These guys, they
want to execute me, and you think I should just walk up to them?
You are no longer alone. They cannot imprison or attack you.
They could try.
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them. You just need some of them to doubt. Their power is a unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
wow, that's really inspiring.
It's good of you to do this.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us or destroy us. I will go to Haven and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is not much, but I will do whatever I can.